Good morning, everybody. Dennis Engelbrecht with FBI, where we build better contractors, digging deeper. So if you've watched this series, you've probably heard me talk about my grandchildren, which is one of the fun things I do now and spend a lot of time with. But I was down at the beach recently with our 2 to 3-year-old, a couple others, but Fletcher is who we're going to focus on today, and the things I happened to learn from Fletcher during this last beach week. Well, what I learned was a lot about attitude. Another reference here, you may have seen the movie Remember the Titans. Denzel Washington is a football coach who brings together a team where there was a lot of racial strife and all of this. Well, during one of the scenes, one of the black players speaks to the white captain speaks to one of the black players about their attitude. And the fella turns around and says to Captain Gary Bertier, well, attitude reflects leadership, Captain. And this was a real turning point in the movie, because Captain Bertier realized that he didn't have the right attitude in his leadership, and he wasn't leading right. And after this discussion, really the two of them, as you know, came together, and the whole team came together, and they had great success. So coming back to my grandson Fletcher, you know, what I noticed, a couple of things during this last trip. The first thing was, you know, Fletcher gets up first thing in the morning, and he's sort of an open slate, right? He may have a great day, which would be good for everybody, or he may have a angry day, which is not so good for everybody. And what I noticed is how that actually occurs in probably the first half an hour or hour of the day. And so, you know, one day his parents get up with him, and they stayed up too late and maybe drank too much the night before, and they're not feeling so good. So the energy that they're giving to Fletcher, first of all, isn't much, but it's largely negative, and you can see Fletcher reacting off of that. He's not getting the attention, and he's not getting the love that he wants to start his day. And then on some other days, you know, it's different, and you see that, and it actually carries on pretty much through the whole day, whether he's going to have a great day or a lousy day. And so attitude reflects leadership. And in those bad days, the leadership wasn't good. And in the good days, the leadership was good. So really very simple, but leaders set the mood and attitude for the team every day. And the results usually are a reflection of how that is set oftentimes at the beginning of the day. Now, think about yourself. You know, you walk into work, and how do you start your day? What's the look on your face? Do you come in, you know, it's something in the back of your mind, and you charge back to your office because you got your mind on doing something? Don't bother to say hello or look around. Don't have a smile on your face. Well, as a leader, people react off of that. Again, attitude reflects leadership. So if you want to lead, how you act as you come in, what your face looks like, you know, are you grumpy? Are you happy? Are you saying hello? Are you engaging with folks? All of those things are going to determine how your whole team reacts, oftentimes for the entire day, and possibly even longer. So if you want to be a good leader, make sure that your attitude reflects what you want to get out of your people, both as you start the day and then during the course of the day. Just think of during the course of the day, how do you engage, encourage, challenge, inspire, criticize? What does that look like? Do you listen with empathy? Do you appreciate during the day? Do you energize? Do you assist? What are the things that you do during the day that's affecting the attitude of all of those folks around? Now, a very major recommendation here for each of you is take stock of your environment several times a day. Just stop, look around the office. What are people doing? Are they moving in slow motion? Are they moving in fast motion? Do they look happy? Do they look engaged? Do they look energized? And then think about, what have you done thus far that maybe has affected that, good or bad, and what can you do from here? Well, okay, I took stock of the day. This is what it looks like. How do I, if there's some negative there or I can make it more positive, what can I do to make it more positive? And then go out and do it. Because attitude reflects leadership, and it's really up to you to set the course for your team every day and several times a day. Unfortunately, but leadership never ends. So again, attitude reflects leadership. Thanks for tuning in. Dennis Engelbrecht, Digging Deeper.